And I am going to record the meeting in case we need to have it again. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. We're going to be as brief as possible. So the scheduled 4 to 5 time will not actually happen. We're just going to let you know where the resources are, and then you can access those. Wendy has been amazing with putting this all together. Wendy, are you on here? Maybe she's not. Hold on. Let me text her, sorry. Okay. All right. Can you guys see I have opened the visual arts department folder? Is that what you're seeing? Yes.
I see it.
Okay, thanks. All right, so in the visual arts department folder, there is a folder called Saturday Learning Quest. So in here, Wendy has put lesson plans for each of the lessons based on date, and whoever developed Saturday Learning Quest came up with themes that we then, that Wendy had to follow. So keeping that in mind, that's just kind of how that happened and how some of these were created, because we had to follow their themes. The biggest thing we want you to focus on is social emotional learning, including that as much as possible, and then making this be the reason why they want to come on Saturday. Because man, to have to come to school 6 days a week is pretty tough for that age child. So you just want it to be a place where they're going to be excited to be there. And so it doesn't have to be as rigid as your classroom in terms of making sure you meet every TEK, but just giving them a place to enjoy and express and have a good time. So within each of these lessons, there's ideas, examples. I think Wendy gave you a lot of show an example on here. What the lesson is, gave you resources, and then just some steps that you can use. They told us that you would have about 15 kids in a class, but we'll see what actually happens there. Supplies that you are going to get. There's a supply spot here. And it is actually this order here, the PDF. That's what is coming, and it will be addressed to the principal of the location that you're going to be teaching at. And so just let that person know that that is what will be coming, but it's probably not going to get there. I know it's not going to get there in time. So you will have to supplement with what you have in your classroom supply to until you get these supplies, and then you can replenish from your classroom stock. You do need to be an art teacher to teach art at Saturday Learning Quest. So if you are not an art teacher currently in the district, you'll need to talk to the principal who hired you and let them know that. Marcy is working through that, so just giving you a heads up on that. There is an art teacher and music teacher at each of these Saturday Learning Quest locations. We do have the locations in here where it says SLQ locations. That lets you know which locations they actually are having Saturday Learning Quest. If you are not in your campus, please be respectful of the classroom and try to clean up after yourself and make sure you're leaving it in the same state that you found it in. And just communicate with that teacher. Maybe they'll let you store some stuff there, but communicate, be respectful, because we are a guest in their room. Okay, so please make sure you put your name in the chat. And what concerns or questions do you have?
Can I say something real quick? I don't know, I might have missed. I'm sorry. I came
Oh.
in late because I was staring at myself and I didn't press video and I was like, where is everybody? Just make sure to click on the other supply list because it wasn't necessarily things that we could actually order. So it's just like staplers and that kind of stuff. So you just might want to make sure that you have that stuff. So just kind of cross-reference just to make sure on that.
Okay, Yolanda.
Have we received the supplies already? Have they been sent out?
No, they were ordered. And we didn't do the
Okay.
ordering. It was the academics department. So they already put that order in. And we basically are ordering the same thing for everyone.
Okay.
So hopefully it will be here soon, but that's why we'll have to kind of use what we need. And there were some things that we didn't order, like we're not going to order additional scissors. So you'll have to use, you know, your classroom scissors or ask the teacher if you can use the scissors there. What was the other thing? It was like a stapler, a hole punch.
There was stapler, hole punch. I think we ordered glue sticks. I think that was just mainly that stuff that you should already have in your class.
I think some cardboard, some like
Yeah,
recycled
like
cardboard.
cardboard, and there's fabric and yarn. Like I ordered some yarn, but not enough probably for the assignments you have any, or you can go to the Wellmans and fabric. It's just extra stuff. You don't really need it. It was just to kind of make it a little better.
Okay.
And there's scrap papers, like copy paper. I didn't order, you know, if there's copy paper, something for them to make their practice sketches on. And I think cardboard for the weaving looms. And then I think there was mat board to put like one of the sculptures on, but you can use tag board or anything that you have just to hot glue it on if you want to.
How long do the lessons generally take?
Hopefully only the 45 minutes.
Oh, so it's a one and done is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I think there's 2 or 3 but there's still, it's like a lesson for that day that should be finished. And then the next day you'll finish the whole assignment, but it's broken up in 2, like what you should do this day and then what you'll do that way. I think it's only happened 2 times.
Okay. Okay. That was it. Thank you.
And if there's something you want to add or adjust a little bit, you are welcome to do that. But, you know, we were tasked with, we needed to put in all the curriculum. And so Wendy graciously volunteered to do that. And so we appreciate that. Magical Cat.
Yeah, me. Yeah, I'm Kodayeri. Here's the thing. In my school, they don't have a music teacher and there is no PE teacher either. So do I have to take care of the whole package?
As far as we know, no, you'll have to talk to those campus principals, but they should be hiring each of those. I don't think they're done hiring even art teachers. And so there's still some adjustments being made.
Right.
When you mention a loom and some weaving, I'm like, oh my God. So you just do the best you can with it. Painting is more my thing. So just do it anyway. I don't know what we're gonna weave.
Shauna, it's easy stuff. You can always
Yeah.
like look it up and how to do it. Nothing should be too hard because I geared it all towards like I looked to make sure second graders could do it. So it's kind of in the mix of them.
Okay.
And I apologize if they seem, you know, you guys, elementary teachers, you guys professionals, I try to get it in there. If there's something that's too long, feel free to cut it out, you know, or something like that. I tried.
Okay. Thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome. And they're all should be geared also around like emotional and social learning as well.
All right, some of you are saying that it's like a 30-minute lesson. I think the principals still get to like make some decisions there, but what we had was closer to 45 minutes to closer to an hour is what they told us. So if you need to cut it down or adjust, do what you need to do. But your campus principal, who is the Saturday Learning Quest principal, will be the one who has that actual schedule.
Yeah, looking at the schedule that they gave us, it looks like I'm getting an entire grade level for 30 minutes. So like in one grade, there's 36 kids and I'm not at my campus.
Talk to that campus principal, but we were told it was gonna be 15 kids at a time. So that was what was outlined to us as, but again, we were not at the table. It was just kind of like hey, we're gonna do this, and hey, and now can you do this, and now can you do this, and now can you do this, is kind of how it got passed to us, so. But yeah, talk to that campus principal, but if you have 36 kids at a time on Saturday, please let us know, and we will take that higher, because that's not how it's supposed to be.
Okay, yeah, I don't know, I may be reading it wrong, but that's the way it appears. I mean, I'd have enough prep time if they're not using me for something else, but.
Okay, in terms of storage, talk to that teacher who actually is in that classroom, see if there's a space that you can store supplies, but most of the assignments are finish it and take it home. And so you really don't need to store them, you just need to send them home with the kids. So that I think there's only a couple that Wendy said that are ones that you would keep more than one time. So, or more than one lesson. So you really want to just have them do it and take it home with them and have a good time.
That's good to hear about the
Assignments are
numbers.
for them to do the work and take it home that day. And if one of the assignments, say Wendy has it spread out to two Saturdays, and if they finish it, how about if they finish it on one Saturday and not on the second?
You're gonna have to use your professional discretion, decide whether you want to continue that on, or if you just want to say, you know what, you guys can finish this at home, have a good time. It's really up to you. But also look at those assignments, like, is it too big? Wendy and I have not been in elementary classrooms for several years. And so we might have guessed wrong. And even when I was in the classroom, I sometimes guessed wrong on how long things would take. But again, you really want them having a good time, be the reason why they want to come to Saturday Learning Quest.
Yeah, that's things that my principal advertised, is that I would be there at my own campus. And so she's saying Miss Lopez is going to be there. That's why I was wondering on the assignments, and if we keep it and going to send it home, or what are we going to do with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would send them home as much as possible, and then also communicate with that teacher whose room you're in. Rachel? Okay, I can't hear you, Rachel. Do you want to type it in the chat? You're not muted, but I don't know why we can't hear you. Other questions?
Yes, will the lessons be emailed to us?
No, they're in that folder on the shared visual arts drive. So you do need to be an art teacher to be able to teach art in Saturday Learning Quest.
What happens if we get sick for some reason?
You what?
What happens if we get sick?
Talk to your campus principal.
Oh,
I think there's like a certain number of days you're allowed to miss with it and still get that stipend. Again, I don't know how many classes you'll have in a day. It depends on the campus schedule, how they're arranging that. I know Chris Walk put together a sample schedule, but I think principals get some discretion on that. Beth?
So basically, we're teaching the same lesson for all 3 grades, right?
Yes, you'll teach the same lesson for all the grades. Just adjust it for leveling based on your experience.
Thank you so much for doing the lesson plans. I appreciate it.
Try my best. Be easy on me when you see them.
Thank you so much, Wendy.
You're welcome. And I have few people ask to share that folder, so just get in there and just ask for permission, because I just don't want to keep it open, and I am putting you guys as, I didn't have you guys put it editors, but you guys can always copy it and change it however you guys want.
Yeah, because is that, because I'm currently work as a school counselor, but I'm certified art all level, so I'm going to be teaching art. So do you need to do something special to get me in there?
As far as we know, we were told that only art teachers were allowed to be teaching art for Saturday Learning Quest. So you will need to
Okay.
talk to your campus principal about that, because I know some changes are being made this week based
Okay.
on that.
Because they're not offering counseling positions.
Okay,
So, okay,
all right, sorry, I don't have that information beyond, we were told only art teachers are teaching art.
okay. Well, I've been an art teacher. Just currently not right now. So, okay.
All right, did everyone put their name in the chat? Okay. All right, if you don't have any other questions, that is all we have for you. Let us know how it's going, take some pictures, have a good time, and thank you.
And feel free to email if you have any questions about anything as well.
Wendy, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
I will email the principal that hired me.
Okay.
And talk to them. So I'll just get right back with you. I
Yeah,
just
just
texted him
if
right
that's
now.
the case, just email me, and if we need to add you on there, we'll add you on there, whatever we need to do. But yeah, like Tiffany said, we were just told that art teachers, so we don't want
Yeah,
to
it's fine.
speak out of.
I know, yeah, and I talked to anyway, I'm gonna text him right now. So can I just have him email you then?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and then figure out if it's the case, how you're gonna get me this stuff. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to say thank you for doing so much that you did for the lessons and everything. And I know it's hard to do elementary, but if you have ever any questions about elementary or anything, been doing it almost 20 years, you are more than welcome to pick my brain. And same with you, Tiffany. If you have something that you want to ask or something, you could just pick my brain. I've done this so long.
I know, you're amazing. You know, I just don't want to stress, because I know you guys have your lessons, so it was like on lessons on top of that too. So that's why I was trying to do it on my own. And
Well, I just thank you so much, because it's just nice that somebody else already did the work, the hard stuff, and we just kind of have to deliver it. I just want to tell you thank you.
Oh, you're
And-
welcome. Thank you.
And
for
thank
that.
you for all of y'all, what you both of y'all do. I know it's been rough and everything with Teresa. It's just been hard. So, but yes, I just appreciate y'all. Sometimes you need to be told you're appreciated. Kisses.
Thank you. It has
I'll let y'all
been
go.
hard.
Okay. Y'all
All
hang
right.
in there. See y'all later. Bye,
Take
guys.
care.
Bye-bye.